video. So this video is my last video of the year. Aww. But it's okay because I have more content coming for 2026. So in today's video, I will be talking about how to level up for 2026. And I'm gonna just jump right into it. Number one, no more situationships. We're done with those. No more. No more playing games. No more messing around with the counterfeits. No more, no more, no more. We're not entertaining any more situationships. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I'm very, very passionate about women getting the best out of their lives and being loved properly. The last thing you want to do is give all of your youth to the wrong person. Because what will happen is years will go by, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and you're messing around with the wrong person, and the older you get, you'll be looking like, dang, like, what happened to my good years? You gave them up, girl. You gave them up. And not only did you give them up, but you gave them up to the wrong person. And the last thing you want to do is live out your life and have regret, have anger towards that person, or have anger within yourself, grow hatred towards people, be bitter and miserable. You do not want to go out sad. That's one thing you don't want to do. So while you're young and while you can still get out and still live your life, live it up to the fullest and stop giving your good years and wasting your time with the wrong people. And remember, if somebody is unsure about you and they want to carry on a situationship with you, their indecision and their indecisiveness is still a decision because they're still not choosing you. And remember, like I always say, the counterfeit comes before the real thing. What the counterfeit does is they'll come into your life acting like they're the real thing. Meanwhile, they're keeping you from the person that God really has for you. So you don't want to be giving your time and your attention on the wrong people and the wrong things. Get serious about yourself, know your worth, know your value, and stand on business and walk away. So what you have to know is the longer you stay with the wrong person, the stronger the attachment will get. So when you grow an unhealthy attachment with somebody, it will literally feel like it's the real thing. It'll make you think that, it's the right thing. You'll get a little delusional thinking, we just need to work it out. We just need more time, yada, 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 yada. No. You have an unhealthy attachment and you probably have a soul tie, because if it's an unhealthy attachment, you got to know it's an unhealthy soul tie attached to it as well. And soul ties aren't always romantic. You can have a soul tie with a friend. You can have a soul tie with a business partner. You can make a soul tie with anyone. It doesn't have to always be like a romantic relationship. And don't be sitting around waiting for anybody to make their mind up about you, or sit and try to see if they can live up to the potential that you thought they would, because most likely they won't. And you got to remember, time don't stop for nobody, baby. Time is still going to tick and tock, and tomorrow is not promised. So when they want to act like they don't know what to do with you, baby, you better go out and show them who do. They want to act crazy and they don't know what to do with you, you let it be known, okay, I'm here for a good time, but since you want to waste time, I won't be here for a long time and I gotta go. Moving on to the next one. Stop settling. When things and situations no longer serve you, that means it's time to walk away. There's no need to stay in places where you're not wanted. And not only that, you gotta love yourself well enough to know that you are worth more than settling for relationships, friendships, jobs, opportunities that you know you're way above. Do not be living your life on autopilot. Get out of your familiar routine and walk by faith and not by sight. And remember, time does not stop for nobody. So don't be afraid to take the risk and listen to your intuition when it tells you to go and do something that God has been telling you and placing on your heart to do for a very, very long time. And y'all should know what God is telling y'all to do. Because a lot of people be like, I don't know my purpose. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What is the very, very last thing God told you to do? Whatever that thing is, do it. And you'll know that it's God telling you to do it because it will contain the fruit of the Spirit and it will align with His word. You will know that you're not walking in your purpose or doing what it is that you're supposed to do if this same time last year you were in the same spot, stuck in the same habits, doing the same things. There's no change. You're still the same person that you were last year. That means you're lacking somewhere. Each new chapter of your life, you should be elevating. You should not still be stuck at the same place you were last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you should always be coming up a little higher. And even if you are faced with setbacks, you gotta know that those setbacks are nothing but God's redirection. Don't look at them setbacks as, oh my gosh, I'm hindered. No, you're not. You're being led in another direction, because obviously God knew something about the path that you was going in, and he knew that it was going to lead you to destruction, so he led you a different way. So don't be afraid to get back up on your good foot and continue to work towards your dreams. No matter how hard it is and how much you think you can't do it, you got to remember God is within you, so you will not fail. It comes to a point in your life where you got to stop playing small and dream big. And that includes getting out of your comfort zone and taking risks. Next up, number 3, and that is stop shrinking yourself. If your presence intimidates the people around you, that's less of a you problem and more of a them problem. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. Don't belittle yourself just to try to fit in. Why are you trying to fit in when God calls you to stand out anyway? Don't accept the bare minimum. Stop apologizing to people when you know you were not in the wrong. You all know people love for somebody to try to kiss their behind. You can't even bend over and kiss your own behind. So what do you look like bending over to kiss somebody else's? And also, stop over explaining things to people. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. So if they ain't understand you the first time, then that's too bad. And that leads me to my next point. Number 4. Stop people pleasing. You gotta learn how to stand on business with people, because when you don't, people will try to play with you and they will walk you like a dog. And I'll be honest, I used to be a people pleaser too. Like, I did not know how to say no to people. I would really not want to do things. And because I have such a big heart and a giving spirit, I'm always the one that wants to give a helping hand, offering up my services when I know I can't even do the things that I need to do for myself. I was always pouring from an empty cup, trying to help others, doing things I really didn't want to do or didn't feel like doing, giving away free stuff to people, doing their hair for free, doing certain things for free. And in the end, I end up feeling used and burnt out. When you're constantly giving, people are always going to come back to you to take. There's a difference when you're actually helping others and showing up for others, and they're showing up for you in return, and you're overextending yourself, bending over backwards for people who won't even do the bare minimum for you. That's when it becomes a problem. There's nothing wrong with having a good heart and helping, but you got to know who to do those things for, because otherwise, people will try to use you and they will try to walk all over you. And that's why you always got to set boundaries. And if they don't respect your boundaries and they don't respect you saying no, out of all the times you said yes, because you know how people get. You tell them no one time and they act like you never did nothing for them. You have to learn how to say no. How are you going to fulfill your purpose in life and do the things you're being called to do when you're always lending a helping hand? You're always showing up for people who aren't showing up for you. You're always saying yes, just so people won't get angry with you. Stop doing that. And it isn't anything selfish about that. It's called setting boundaries for yourself and knowing when to say no. It's okay to help out sometimes, but it's another thing to overextend yourself trying to pour into other people's cup when your cup is empty. Number 5, detach from toxic people and surface level relationships. Anyone that you have outgrown or anyone who does not serve a purpose in your life, they gotta go. Not everybody is supposed to go with you to the higher level that you're being called to. When you outgrow certain people and environments, those people are not going to understand the new shift that is occurring in your life. They will start to say things like, oh, you're changing. Oh, you're acting funny. When that isn't even the case. It's just that you've outgrown them. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're going to outgrow people in life. And shoot, some people might outgrow you. I mean, if you're lacking, change is going to happen. We're not meant to be in the same places and to have like the same mindsets forever. You're always supposed to be growing, changing, and evolving for the better. When you are leveling up in your life, you got to be prepared for the heartbreaks to come, the betrayal, the backstabbing, the rumors. Like, all of that will occur when you are being called higher. The people that you start out with or you grew up with, close friends, family, those people, because it's always the closest ones to you, those people will, some of them sometimes will change up on you. That is perfectly okay, because God is going to align you with the right people who align with your purpose. Number 6, date and celebrate yourself. Start to take yourself out on solo dates, by yourself, coffee dates, movie dates, dinner dates, all kinds of dates. You gotta learn how to be comfortable by yourself. How are you gonna be with somebody else when you're not even comfortable with being alone? When you are like attached to somebody, or you always feel like you have to be around somebody or with somebody, you then put your identity in that person when your identity relies within you. You always want to be comfortable being by yourself, going out by yourself, doing things by yourself, having a little you time. That will help you get a clear mind. That will help you really find yourself. That will help you to correct like certain flaws within yourself. You really do learn a lot when you get to know yourself, date yourself, pamper yourself. Like, you got to take care of yourself. You should always be number one. Well, God is number one, but you know what I mean. Don't be afraid to go on like a little solo trip by yourself. So for my, what was it? It was my 26th birthday. Story time, a little quick story time. On my 26th birthday, I got stood up by two girls that I was supposed to go to Miami with. They ended up telling me, one like kind of ghosted me. The other one ended up telling me when I got on the plane that, you know, she couldn't make it. But my family and everybody was saying like, oh, well, if the other girls can't go, that must be like a sign that you shouldn't go. Says who? I took my butt right on that plane and went to Miami by myself. I was not gonna let them canceling on me stop me from celebrating my birthday. And this will be like a whole nother video where I talk about this. But during that time when I took that solo B-Day trip by myself to Miami, that was the very first time I ever like traveled or even took myself out by myself. And when I tell y'all, it felt so good to just be by myself. It felt amazing. Like, I was a little scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go by myself. I don't want people to see me, you know, by myself. The peace that I had when I was just by myself was unmatched. Homegirl ain't scared to travel by herself now. It only took that one time for me to go out and do things by myself. You gotta know how to show up for yourself and celebrate yourself, even when people aren't clapping for you. Sometimes you gotta be your own biggest cheerleader. You gotta be able to celebrate your small wins, your big wins. You gotta learn how to be whole by yourself because you are enough. You're all you need. Number 7, invest in your appearance and show up looking good, girl. Don't be leaving the house looking like anything, because the last thing you want to do is see one of your ops in the street and then they see you looking a mess and they're, ooh, look at her. Like, no. Don't ever let your ops catch you slipping. Make sure you look fine all the time. You don't even have to do much to look cute. All you need is like a little simple outfit. Fix your hair up a little bit. Put a little lip liner, lip gloss on for a little nice lip combo. Little eyeliner. If you like mascara or some lashes. You don't even need like a full face. Less is more. All you really do need is a nice little outfit. Even if it's like something simple, your accessories will make the outfit look cute anyway. It doesn't even have to be anything big and extravagant. A little nice and dainty little necklace, a little accessories. And on top of that, buy you some really, really good perfume. I had bought this perfume from Victoria's Secret. What is the name of it? I think it's like Bare Vanilla. They got like 3 of them. It's like a Bare Vanilla, a Bare Magnolia, and a Bare Rose. My favorite one out of all of them is like the Magnolia and a Rose one. It smells so good. And it's not even that expensive either. That perfume got me in a chokehold. Like, it smells so good. Anytime I wear that perfume, I get stopped and I get so many compliments. I mean, I'm telling y'all, it smells really, really good. I got it from Victoria's Secret. I'm gonna put it like somewhere on a video, but it smells so good. And then pair it with the lotion, child, please. And make sure y'all eating right. And if you into the gym, hit that gym, because spring and summer is right around the corner. Time go by fast, girl. You gotta make sure you look good. You wanna look good. You wanna smell good. You invest in your appearance and you put yourself together, you'll be surprised. You'll be out eating dinner, whole meal paid for. I'm telling you, always make sure you look good. You don't never know who you gonna see when you leave the house. And you can put together an outfit and find like little cute outfits literally anywhere nowadays. And if you don't have, and you know you balling on a budget and you don't really have it like that, you better hop on Shein, Fashion Nova, somewhere, get you a nice little outfit. These nails I got on, they're press-on nails. I didn't have time to be going to the nail salon and getting my nails done, so I just put on some press-ons. And I don't care what nobody say. I like my little press-ons. I got them right off of Shein. But yeah, make sure you guys are investing in your appearance. Don't be walking out the house looking like anything, looking like the cat just dragged you out the bed. Put yourself together and make sure you're always looking good and smelling good. Number 8, get on a routine. Try to start getting up early, going to bed early, and being more productive and proactive. Start setting goals for yourself, and if you have a hard time of like organizing your schedule and making time for certain things, get you like a little weekly planner, put it on your refrigerator or wherever. Start planning out your days. I'm telling you, like when you start planning out your days, it makes things like 10 times better. 10 times better, 10 times easier. You'll notice that it'll help you stay on track of things. You'll be able to remember things. I don't know what it is, but my memory is like, So I have to write things down so I can remember all that I have to do, because I be having a hectic schedule. Planning out your week will help you map out how every day is going to go. You'll be more organized, more prepared, and you'll notice that you're starting to get more things done. And number 9, renew your mindset. You got to get rid of your old way of thinking. Your old way of thinking is probably what's keeping you delayed and setting you back from reaching your goals. Stop going back to old habits that leads to no growth. And stop thinking negative too. We're leaving negativity right in 2025. Whatever you're giving the most attention to will prosper. Make sure you are planting the right seeds and watering them, meaning having good mindsets, reaching goals, putting the work in so that you can reap every good thing that you sow. Here's something that I want everybody to do that I think people should do. Start writing down your dreams and your goals. This time next year, come back to whatever you wrote down and check off everything that you have accomplished. It's something about writing down your visions and your dreams and working towards them and putting that work in. It's like something about it, baby. Watch how God moves on your behalf when you become more productive, more serious about your life. Write the vision, make it plain, and work towards it. You'll be so shocked at how much you accomplished. So write down your dreams and goals. Write it down on like a little piece of paper or put it in a book or wherever. Come back to that very same paper, book, whatever, wherever you wrote it at by the end of 2026 or before the end of 2026 and check off everything that you have accomplished. And I want to hear y'all testimonies too, because I'm telling y'all, it works. It works, it works, it works. Last but not least, number 10, the best one. Strengthen your relationship with God. Y'all should have already seen that coming. In all my videos, I'm always talking about God. So, I love the Lord. So, I'm going to always give him the praise, give him the time of day, shout him out, and boast about him. Strengthen your relationship with God. Start praying more. Start fasting if you haven't never fasted before. It doesn't even have to be something like crazy, because, you know, I don't want to tell y'all to go fast and then you not eating and pass out somewhere. Don't do that now. Pray about it. Ask God to lead you during your fast and ask him what type of fast you should go on. The best type of fast is no eating and no drinking, but I do understand not a lot of people can do that. If you can just do an all water fast, you can do like an intermittent fast when you're not eating or drinking for like 12 hours, 6 hours, however long you can go. You could do a no social media fast, no secular music fast, dedicate a day where it's just you and God and you're just in your word, in your Bible. Whatever type of fast you could do it. God knows your heart, so you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do it a certain type of way. Do it the way God wants you to do it. And ask him to lead you during your fast. Start fasting, start praying, get in your word, read your Bible. You will be surprised how fast and sudden God will start to move on your behalf. And I'm not saying this just so you can try to use God and seek his hand just to get rewards and benefits out of him. Be authentic and be intentional. And don't be doing it just because you want to get certain blessings out of him. Do it because you honestly want to do it and you want to strengthen your relationship with God. And you don't have to come to God perfect. I feel like a lot of people be scared to like grow their relationship with God because you're like, oh my gosh, I've been messed up 1,000 times, or I'm still doing this, I'm still doing that. Go anyway. Seek him anyway. Pray to him anyway. I promise you, all the things you're worried about and you worried about not being perfect, he's going to start stripping all of that out of you. You'll wake up one day a renewed and unrecognizable person, and it'll all be for the better. If you do all 10 things that I have said in this video, watch how your life gets leveled up. And then come back to this video and tell me all that y'all accomplished and how God showed up and showed out for y'all. I want to hear about all of your testimonies, because I'm telling y'all, it's something about 2026. I don't know what it is. I hear wedding bells for people. I hear new jobs, new opportunities, people starting new businesses, buying homes. 2026 just feels like it's going to be like such a fresh start. And I know if I'm feeling that way for me personally, I know it's for y'all too. So that is all for today's video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so y'all be notified every time I drop a new video. And I will see y'all in 2026. Bye y'all.
I hope you know about the tagging. You know this cookie's for the begging.